3 to 6 months is such a tricky period for your baby, especially in terms of sleep. In the next few months, your baby will go through loads and loads developmentally. This then can affect their day and night sleep. Is your little one 3 months old and you suddenly find yourself feeling uncertain and unsure about the road ahead? Well, you're definitely not alone. The good thing is knowledge is power, so arming yourself with all the tools and information that you need can actually make this period of time a really, really special one. Today I'm answering your sleep question. My little one is 3 months old. What can I expect over the next few months? By the end of this video, you should have a rough idea on what to expect and some tips and tools on how we would go about their sleep around this age. So if you're interested in knowing more, please stay tuned. Hi, I'm Josephine, a sleep expert at Little Ones. I'm a mother to 2 beautiful little girls. At Little Ones, we have helped over 200,000 families worldwide achieve better sleep. If you're interested in knowing more about all things baby sleep, please check out our website www.little-ones.co. We have tons of free advice on our YouTube channel too. So if you're interested in seeing more videos like this, please click on the subscription bell below. This way we can notify you each time we add a new video up. So back to your question. Your little one's 3 months old and you're wondering what to expect over the next few months. The main thing that you can expect from this age onwards is that your baby's sleep cycles will mature and change. What this means is your little one is no longer rousing between cycles. They are now waking fully between each cycles. Between 3 to 4 months onwards, your little one's sleep cycles will be around 35-45 minutes during the day and every 2 hours after midnight overnight. Now, I won't dwell too much into the 4-month sleep regression because we have loads and loads of information on our website and in this YouTube channel. Nikki has done a fantastic video about the 4-month sleep regression and how to get through it. But in a nutshell, your little one is now waking fully between each cycle. So this means it can lead to some catnapping during the day and multiple night wakes. And this then can lead to a very unsettled little one. From 3 to 4 months onwards, we recommend having some baby-controlled sleep associations in their sleep space. So these things could be a pitch black room, a cuddly that is age appropriate, white noise that plays all through their day and night sleep, a sleeping bag or a swaddle if your little one's not rolling yet. These things will stay with your little one the whole duration of their sleep. This means when they rouse between cycles, they have everything that they need. If the little one is needing a parent-controlled sleep association, such as feeding, rocking, a pacifier if they can't replace it themselves, or patting or shushing, then we find that they may start waking multiple times overnight needing one of those things. So now is a great time to think about working towards independent sleep. You can take this at any pace that you like. When my little one was around 3.5-4 months old, we started gradually working towards self-settling using one of the trusty methods in the Little Ones program. So within 3 to 4 days, my little one was able to be placed in their bed, wide awake, walk out of the room, and she could sleep all through her naps and overnight. So it was quite a good skill to teach my little one. She's 4 years old now and still has that skill. So it's definitely a lifelong skill for your little one to have. Another thing that you can expect between 3 to 6 months is that your little one will go through loads and loads developmentally. These are known as developmental leaps. So these leaps can lead to your little one being more grizzly during their awake times, having more unpredictable naps during the day, and waking more times overnight. Now, there is some things that we can do to help assist your little one when they're going through these really tricky neurological developments behind closed doors. So we can ensure that they're having age-appropriate awake times. So what this means is when we're settling our little ones to sleep, they're having the correct amount of awake time. Because if your little one is under or overtired, this will then affect how well they sleep during their day and overnight. In our program, we take all the guesswork out. We've been there, we know what to expect, and we know the certain awake times that will help to ensure that your little one settles really, really easy for their sleep. The next thing that we can check is that your little one's sleep environment is spot on. So this means that they're having a nice dark room, loud white noise, a comfortable room temperature and clothing, and they're feeding really well prior to their naps. This means we have all our ducks in the row. So if all our ducks are in a row, then this should mean some nice long naps during the day and a nice consolidated night's sleep. Between 3 to 6 months, you may notice, even though we've checked to ensure all ducks are in a row, you may notice that some naps during the day are still quite short. You may notice that your little one is waking and struggling to go from one sleep cycle to the next. What we would do in this case is resettle your little one back to sleep. I've been there with my little one around 3 to 6 months. Some days she would sleep beautiful long naps, and others she would wake halfway through and really struggle to go from one sleep cycle to the next. So on these particular days, I would treat it like a night week. I would sneak into her room, I would keep everything dark, keep the white noise on, I would try and settle her back to sleep in her bed. If this method wasn't successful, the next thing I would do is pick her up and settle her in my arms. Looking back, I miss those lunch nap snuggles because we all got to win. I got snuggles with my little one and she got to have a nice deep restorative sleep during her long nap. So this just meant that I was signaling to her, it's still sleep time, we're still having a nice long sleep here, and we don't want you overtired come bedtime. So if your little one is responding really well to settling in your arms, and if that means that you're all getting more sleep for your little one, then that's great. I would do that. Between 3 to 6 months, we find that your little one may start waking more overnight out of genuine hunger. My little girls were exactly the same. Around 3 months, they started to give me nice long stretches overnight. So they would have a dream feed and then sleep right through until the morning. Around the 4 to 6 month mark, I noticed this changed a little. That milk could only sustain them so long overnight. So I found that they would on average need around 1 to 2 night feeds overnight. So if your little one is starting to wake a couple of times overnight for a feed, don't be alarmed. Your little one may need this feed. A good test is to check how hungry they are first thing in the morning when they wake up. If they're having 1 to 2 night feeds and they're still nice and hungry in the morning, then that's great. And that's a good sign that those feeds are genuinely needed. Between 3 to 6 months, your baby's sleep patterns will change dramatically. What this means is their awake times change roughly every 2 weeks, so fairly rapidly. So keeping on top of their age-appropriate awake times are crucial at this age, because what's working at 3 months may not work so well when they're 4 months old, and what's working when they're 4 months old may stop working when they're 5 months old. So keeping on top of those awake times and making sure we increase the awake times as your little one grows and matures is great to ensure that they are ready for sleep when we lay them down in their cot. In our program, we take all the guesswork out. We've been there, we know what to expect, and we know roughly what time to put your little one down so that they settle and sleep really well for you. Around 5 months old, you may find that your little one is refusing that third nap of the day. If that's happening for your little one, try and take some pressure off. Do this nap in the car or the pram while you're on some errands, or do this nap in your arms if that's what you feel comfortable doing. The main thing is that we still include that third nap under 6 months old, because your little one could become very, very overtired if they skip that third nap of the day. Around 6 months old, your little one will go through their first nap transition. This can happen anywhere between 6 to 8 months old. This is when they go down from 3 naps to 2 naps. For more information on this nap transition, I will attach a link above. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us the thumbs up. If you're wanting to see more videos like this, please click on the subscription bell. This way we can notify you each time we add a new video. If you're wanting to know more about your baby's sleep between 0 to 3 years old, please check out our website, www.littlenones.co. We have a comprehensive baby sleep and nutrition program available for you. Thank you for tuning in today. Bye.